Audio components for your computer. The most important things to consider when buying a computer for video editing is the processing power, storage space, and screen size. Just about any computer these days can edit a simple video, even your smartphone. Especially 4K, 6K, and even 8K video. You need a computer that can handle and process all the jobs of information. You don't want your computer crashing every few minutes or sitting there locked in the spinning wheel of death every time you make an edit. First, look for a monitor large enough for comfortable, extended viewing during those day-long or overnight editing sessions. Popular sizes include 19, 21.5, 24, 27, and 32 inches screens. With ultra-wide models also available, larger 40-plus inch monitors are an option if you have the room to accommodate their suitable viewing distances. If you're editing in 4K and you can swing the cost of a 4K or higher monitor, go for the higher resolution. On the other hand, if your existing editing system is 1080p compatible and you're not ready to upgrade to the greater processing and storage requirements of 4K, you can edit your 4K footage using proxies while viewing on a 1080p monitor.
Mini plugs are probably best known as the connector used with portable headphones and connecting computer speakers. The plugs can be either mono or stereo. Stereo plugs have thin insulator dividing the shaft in half so that it can carry two separate signals. Some camcorders use a version of this plug with two rings that allows three signals: audio, left, right, video to be carried. HDMI is like DVI in theory. It transfers digital uncompressed information from one device to another. But HDMI transfers digital audio as well as HD video. Types and number of cables you'll amass as a video producer will eventually catch you off guard.
The size of speakers you should get depends solely on your budget and space you have to accommodate the device. The speaker range in different sizes and each of them suits various purposes. You should consider speakers labeled around a 5-inch, 3-inch, or 7 by 8-inch driver, which refers to the size of central speaker dipole. Active here refers to having an amplifier located within the speaker enclosure. This particular feature matches the characteristics of a speaker and it requires more power. The listening configuration of a speaker has to do with the far, mid, or near field. If you go for a speaker that optimizes for near field, it means that you'll enjoy a close listening distance. The far field optimization works well for carrying sound accurately for a greater distance. The frequency response or range of a speaker refers to the frequencies that the speaker can reproduce accurately. If you use a range that's higher or lower than the frequency of your speakers, you may end up with an audible or distorted sound. Typically, the frequency ranges of an average human ear are between 20 Hz to 20 kHz. So the best thing is to option for speakers that can reproduce within this range to help you make the most accurate mixes.